What's up YouTube, this is Jack from Pen & Journal. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a quick review of the Pilot Custom Heritage 912 with the FA nib. So without much further ado, let's dive straight into it. So over here you can see the pen itself in black, and there's only one color option, black. Specifications like length, weight, so on and so forth, I'll put it in the screen. Y'all can take a look and pause the video if you like. The shape design itself is a very simple design, right? Flat ends with the sword-like clip that is beautiful in my opinion, right? Everyone has different tastes, but I felt that the clip with the sword-like is gorgeous, right? It's very, very gorgeous. And going straight down to the cap band, you can see here it says Pilot Japan Custom Heritage 912, right? If you hear coughing behind in the background noise, right, that's my dad. Please pray for him. Still recovering from the cough from COVID that he caught about more than a month ago. Anyway, back to it. Right, so the cap finial is flat, the end finials is flat. Very simple to uncap, right? About one full turn, out comes the cap, and here it reveals that gorgeous gold 14K nib. This is the FA nib or the Falcon nib. It's a semi-flex proprietary Pilot nib, comes in number 10 size, and on the nib you can see the engravings 316, which stands for that this is made in March 2016, right? And you have the grip section, a little bit of tapering out, right? Not too long per se, right? But it's comfortable to hold, and the threads itself, it doesn't get in the way, doesn't feel sharp. And then you have this entire body length which tapered slightly to the end with a trim ring and of course a flat finial at the end. So it's a very, very comfortable, well-built quality pen from Pilot. And the filling system is proprietary to Pilot as well. You can get cartridges or you can get converters. Over here I have a Con 70, and I like the Con 70. Why? It's because it gives this pen a little bit of a heft, so it feels not too light. It feels solid, and in the hand, right, I have medium-sized hands, can I say that? It feels comfortable, right? I feel comfortable, well-balanced pen without the need to pose. Of course, you can pose the pen, but it will get a little bit too long, a bit back heavy, but it's not uncomfortable. Still solid in a sense, but without posting, no problem whatsoever. Right, so let's talk a little bit about the nib. Right, so there's a love-hate relationship for some people regarding the nib. Okay, why is it so? It's not because the nib is not good, but the feet, right? This is a plastic feet, and this pen, later on I'll put some videos of some writing samples. You can take a look at it. But this pen, especially when you have a bit of a dry flowing ink like the Nautilus Apache Sunset, which I've inked up in here, you will see that this pen will have a bit of a railroading, a bit of a skipping if I flex too much or if I write too fast, because this feet could not keep up with the flex. So some people will go to knitsmith.com to buy an ebonite feet, and that will pretty much solve the issue of railroading, dry starts, dry skipping, whatever you call it. And with that feet, with the ebonite feet, right, this pen will perform to its expectations. So I'm not too sure why Pilot doesn't do something about it. They can actually do something about the feet so that the feet can keep up with the performance of the nib. But nevertheless, it's still doable, right? It's still doable if you don't write too fast, if you put a wet flowing ink into this pen, it can still perform. But I will believe that Pilot will do themselves a favor by actually changing out this feet from a plastic one to a ebonite one, right? So I'll put the writing samples at the end of this video. So now, in conclusion, what do I really like and dislike about this pen for myself personally? Number one, I find that this pen, in terms of looks, in terms of the build quality, in terms of the balance, the what you call it, the feel of the pen looks solid. It is very understated. It's very clean. It's very classy, and I love this pen. What I don't really like about this pen is that it's a little bit too expensive, in my opinion, right? Depending on where you get the pen from. I got mine secondhand, so no complaints there, but I find that for a retail price, I believe in Singapore dollars, it can go up as high as 300 to 400. I may be wrong. I need to check that out a little bit, but I find it's a bit too pricey if you get it first hand on retail, but second hand, it works for me, right? So that is my one pet peeve. And the second pet peeve, of course, is the nib itself, right? I find that an ebonite feet will definitely do justice to this pen and the price itself. But otherwise, I have good things to say about this pen. And one more thing to add about my likes about this pen is that the nib itself, right? The nib is solid, right? It is soft, it is smooth despite that pointed tip here. It is bouncy, very soft, very bouncy. And if I'm to rate this nib is on top of my top 3 list, right? The feel of it, the bounce, the smoothness, the semi-flex, it is just beautiful. But it may not be for everyone. Some may not want to write with a flex, with a flare. And for myself personally, after going through this pen for a while, I just find that, well, I'm not a person that it is into flexing. And to be honest, I'm actually letting this pen go, right? I hope to find someone that can use this pen more than what I can do with this pen, because I'm not a flex person. But if you are into flexing, you like soft bouncy nibs, you like a bit of a line width variation, this pen is for you. But once again, this is what I call not a full-fledged flex pen per se. This is more of a semi-flex pen, and it really live up to its role. Alright, if you just keep it to a semi-flex pen, you want to do a little bit of a flare, you want to do a bit of a line width variation, artistic drawings, whatever this pen will perform. But otherwise, I would say if you're looking for something that is more of a full flex pen, this pen is not for you. And if you're doing a lot of fast writing with flexing, then please get an ebonite feet, right? So this ends the review, and I will link up some, I'll show some writing samples at the end of this video. Thank you once again. Please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Click the click the like button, share this video. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless. Have a good Christmas, and I see you all in the next video.